All right, guys, Fula coming to you with another commentary. Let this be a lesson to you guys that you have to like look at yourself with dignity, and you have to look at yourself in a sense that although like you may desire someone, you know, and sometimes people have told you like maybe when you were a kid, someone has told you like to follow. I believe there was this show called like Family Matters or something like that, where there was a guy, I think his name was like Steve Urkel or something like that. And, he was just so persistent, so persistent, so persistent in getting this one woman, Laura Winslow, and, and, you know, she really didn't like him. She kind of like disregarded him for the majority of the series, but then I think at the end of the series he got the girl or whatever the case may be. However, he had one woman that was obsessed with him and honestly should have been the woman that he took and actually looked a lot better than Laura. You know, this is an old show, but it was brought to my attention. And the thing is about it is like I think I watched a little bit of a backlog on the show, and it's like, yeah, Laura, like the girl that was into Steve the most, he should have been, but then there wouldn't be no show if he like went for the girl who was just very much for him. That girl was very much for him in such a way that like I was like, yo, like what is this guy thinking? Like trying to pursue someone that doesn't care for him. But anyhow, I guess the latest victim of this is ASAP Rocky, and unfortunately it's going to unfold as I don't like to talk negative, but it just is what it is. Once a modern woman has modern tendencies, it's pretty much all downhill. And unfortunately, Rihanna, she comes from a traditional Caribbean background, but she has abandoned that background definitely when she stepped into the music industry. And so let's go ahead and see, like, unfortunately, like what ASAP Rocky, and I rock with ASAP Rocky, but now unfortunately he himself has shown himself to be, I'm not gonna quite call him a simp, but I'm gonna call him like I guess like a hanger on that finally got settled for. And this is why.
Take care of your skin, my guy. It's not even that hard. Oh my god. No, 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 no. If you're struggling with acne or have skin problems. Thank you for identifying my beauty as a man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Like for real though.
Don't Rihanna and ASAP Rocky look like a literal match made in heaven?
One thing that like the world does that I notice, especially the West, is that they'll like glorify celebrity couples in such a way, and they'll make regular people want to aspire for like to be like a celebrity type couple, but really not knowing that these celebrity couples are like basically in every sense of the world like living in a different world, you know, and one that is not And although like some people may say they're normal people, no, they're not normal people. You know, these people are whacked out people.
So why did it take them so long to get together? Well, apparently ASAP had a crush on Riri for the longest time, but she was the one who constantly pushed him away and kept him in the friend zone for
So
years.
so rule this is the rule. If a chick puts you in a friend zone, don't even be in the friend zone. Just be in the no contact zone. Don't even contact that chick. Don't even don't even bother. You know what I mean? Don't even bother to be that dude who goes on foodie calls. Don't even be that dude who cries on her shoulder or has her on her shoulder to cry on because Pookie and Ray Ray did her dirty. Don't be that dude. Like, you have to value yourself even. You have to value yourself more. You know, you can't be the guy who you can't be the guy who basically is gonna be just basically I don't think a male pick me is the word for it, but just being a like I hate to say it, but just being like a dork. You know, don't be a dork.
But why though? And why did Rihanna reject ASAP so many times and kept choosing the wrong guys over him? That's what we're talking about today.
Well, the thing is, and it goes back to the Will and Jada situation, it goes back to the Sierra and Russell Wilson situation, that, and by all accounts, you know, ASAP Rocky is the type of Pookie Ray Ray type dude, you know, by all accounts, but he wasn't Pookie Ray Ray enough. That's one of the issues, and we're gonna soon find out. We're gonna soon find out why he wasn't.
So stay with us to find out why it took Rihanna so long to give ASAP a chance. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can be the first to get all the trending showbiz news. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky recently made their red carpet debut at the Met Gala, and the fans just can't get over how happy
Keep in mind, this is before ASAP Rocky got her pregnant.
and in love these two look. Rihanna and ASAP are absolutely perfect together, one fan commented. Beautiful souls and beautiful people. I don't know why I love this celebrity pairing so much, but
How does the fans know that they have beautiful souls though? Like, how do they know? You know, how do you even know that?
my gut is that they will not only make it official, marriage, and make it in the long haul, but I actually see children in their near future too. Can't wait. Get it, ASAP and Riri. But ASAP never wanted to be just Rihanna's friend, so why did it take Rihanna so long to give him a chance? According to one insider close to Rocky, ASAP has been very into Rihanna for years and was always the instigator in their relationship. However, Rihanna would always brush off his advances and keep him in the friend zone. Things changed over the summer and they finally hooked up, the source said. They've been together ever since.
Well, as we'll soon find out, she kind of just settled for ASAP Rocky. You know, it's sad to say it, but you know, again, you know, I'm not gonna say she was on the carousel, but she just was looking for a certain type of energy which he didn't have. And then when she found out she couldn't find it, and also when she found out the conditions which come with that energy, she didn't want to have it.
But seeing how well matched Rihanna and ASAP are, it really makes you think why Rihanna kept rejecting him all this time. These two actually go way back, and they always seem to have such amazing chemistry. Dating rumors followed them ever since they collaborated together on Rihanna's single Cockiness back in 2012, and ASAP reportedly tried to shoot his shot at Riri many times over the years. However, Rihanna kept him in the friend zone, so ASAP got tired of pursuing her and started dating Victoria's Secret model Chanel Iman. ASAP and Chanel got engaged in April 2014, but just 6 months later, they broke up after reports emerged that ASAP had a one-night stand with Rita Ora.
So, the thing is, ASAP, unfortunately, he had to get his stripes. Now, granted, he could have any woman that like he possibly wanted. Like let's just say if a woman saw him on the street or something like that, then she would of course probably fall head over heels for him. And with that being said, he would be able to, what I mean, and entertain her, take her, whatever the case may be. But I guess, unfortunately for him, he had to go like pretty much earn his stripes to let Rihanna know that I can get women, and that's when the interest pretty much got sparked up. Is the fact that uh, he was able to get other women.
Since both ASAP and Rihanna were single at that point, romance rumors started circulating once again. However, in his May 2015 interview with Hot 97, ASAP clarified that Rihanna was still just a friend. But you could totally tell he just couldn't figure out why Rihanna never gave him a chance.
If it happened,
It'll happen.
then it would have happened. We didn't do that.
Yeah. But in the meantime, not only did Rihanna.
You need to ground yourself again. Then you'll be ready for a new opportunity that's coming your way. Okay?
Not only did Rihanna reject ASAP again, she actually decided to give Chris Brown another chance, which.
Now, here we go again with the Pookie and Ray Ray energy. You know, it's sad to say it, but Chris Brown, Mike Tyson, Rihanna at one point. You know what I mean? But yet she was still drawn to him again. You know what I mean? And so that just goes to show you that with ASAP Rocky moving forward and stuff like that, that it's gonna be a guarantee that she's gonna miss this energy from Chris Brown, because it's a guarantee that Sierra misses the future energy, the 50 Cent energy and that type of energy, as it is with Jada Pinkett, who misses the Tupac energy and all her previous Pookie and Ray Rays that she had before the movies.
Caused a lot of fans to call her out on her questionable taste in men. Many fans also speculated that Rihanna never truly got over Chris, and that's why she kept friend-zoning other guys, including ASAP and Drake. I think.
Well, Drake, the thing is, I mean, he was trying, like Drake, his tendency was just pretty much to hit everything moving, and that's just the bottom line. I mean, that I think he just wanted to really add Rihanna onto the trophy into the trophy case, right? I don't think he really necessarily was trying to really pursue Rihanna in that kind of way. I kind of doubt it.
She will always love Chris, even if it's not romantic. She deeply cares about him and his well-being, one fan commented at the time, adding that Rihanna simply doesn't share that kind of connection with any other guy. However, Rihanna did eventually move on and distance herself from Chris. So why didn't she try her luck with ASAP then when he was so obviously into her? Well, some fans think that the reason why Rihanna was hesitant to give ASAP a chance was because by the time she ended things with Chris for the second time, ASAP was rumored to have hooked up with Kendall Jenner. And we all know how much Rihanna dislikes Kendall.
Well, I mean, I don't think that had anything to do with it. But it could have, seeing that I don't know, man, because on one hand it could be that she's had so much masculine energy that she maybe was looking for ASAP Rocky to bend over backwards and accept all the masculine energy that she has, and instead he went and maybe got someone who's more ladylike than her, and that's probably like maybe why she wasn't like feeling it.
According to The Sun, ASAP and Kendall hooked up after attending the 2017 Met Gala and were later spotted clubbing together in various locations around the world. Some fans think Rihanna was disappointed in ASAP when she found out he hooked up with none other than Kendall. I used to ship Rihanna and ASAP, but now I remember why I didn't want her to get with him. He dated Kendall Jenner, one fan commented. Interestingly, right around the time romance rumors about ASAP and Kendall started spreading online, Rihanna was spotted in a London nightclub holding hands with Saudi billionaire Hassan Jamil. But while ASAP's romance with Kendall turned out to be just...
Now, the thing is about one thing about them Saudis is that like they're really not gonna put up with like lewd women, even even for the simple fact that like even that they're Muslim and stuff like that, and they're going out with non-Muslim, they're not gonna really like tolerate a lot of crap. You know what I mean? And we're soon gonna see this.
a hookup, Rihanna spent 3 years in a relationship with Hassan before calling it quits in January 2020 and citing their different lifestyles as the reason for the breakup.
And when we say different lifestyles, he probably wasn't gonna be with half of the stuff that she engaged in. He wasn't gonna be with her flaunting her body everywhere. He wasn't gonna be with that. You know what I mean? He wasn't gonna be with her like doing some of the things that she's known to do in music videos. He wasn't gonna be with that, you know? He wasn't gonna be with her like mixing, and although it's part of her job, he wasn't gonna be with her mixing with all kinds of weird males and stuff like that, and like everything like that. He wasn't gonna be with that, you know? Although like a lot of Saudis, like when they, especially westernized ones, they will kind of like, I want to say like maybe lightweight abandon their Islam, but I mean, even without the Islam, that's just part of their culture, that like you're not going to be doing like crap like that. Because reputation matters a lot. You know, so they're not going to be with these things.
So could Kendall really be the reason that Rihanna waited all these years, as she didn't want any guy with a baggage, especially if that baggage was Kendall Jenner? Or was it because she was just not ready? And now finally, after so many years of constant dating rumors, Rihanna decided to give ASAP a chance, and
In other words, after, you know, I hate to say it, but after the carousel ride, you know, that's what made her give him a chance.
fans couldn't be happier for them. Why do I feel like crying emotionally
Oh
when I see
shoot!
them
Look
together?
at even how
And now finally, after so many years of constant dating...
look at how she even like gave him the cheek to kiss. Like,
rumors, Rihanna decided to give ASAP a chance, and the fans couldn't be happier for them. Why do I feel like crying?
She even like looked down kind of when they, like, she didn't even like kiss him on the lips. Like oh man.
Emotionally when I see them together. Such a legendary couple. But Riri and ASAP don't just...
And these fans are so dumb. Like, yeah, like I'm dead serious. These fans are stupid, bro. I'm sorry to say it, but they're stupid. Like how like me, even when I was like, let's say 17, 18, I never looked at a celebrity like that. I never viewed like a celebrity as being like, oh my God, I never had that in my upbringing. You know, that was never this was never the case. You know, I would probably get goosebumps if I saw the one of the revolutionaries I admire versus a celebrity. I'm dead serious, man. Like, what the heck?
look good together, they also seem super compatible when it comes to their long-term goals. Both of them are very family oriented, and they've both admitted they can't wait to become parents.
Okay, this is where I disagree with, because what she's about to say is doesn't sound like anything that's family oriented.
Back in March 2020, Rihanna told British Vogue that she wants to have kids in the next 10 years, no matter what it takes. When asked where she sees herself 10 years from now, Rihanna answered, 10 years? I'll be 42. I'll be ancient. I'll have kids, 3 or 4 of them. And when Vogue asked her if she'd be fine with being a single parent in case the right man doesn't come along, Rihanna quickly.
It's free. Don't tell anybody. It's free.
Again, your first bottle is customized and.
When Vogue asked her if she'd be fine with being a single parent in case the right man doesn't come along, Rihanna quickly replied, hell yeah. She then went on to explain that society makes her.
You hear that? So, she actually said that she would be cool with being a single mother. Now this just goes to show you how like, I guess you can say how masculine these women have become, who disregard the natural law. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but like a lot of these women just don't have any regards for natural law. But the thing is, natural law puts them in their place, as it has done with Vivica A. Fox, as it has done with Maya, as it has done with Carrie Hilson, as it has done with who else? Lisa Ray. I can keep on naming people, as it has done with I think that woman from Sex and the City, Kim Cattrall. Like, natural law has a way of, like, it has a funny way of which one call it working. Especially when it comes to women, it has a very funny way of working.
Feel like she's doing something wrong if she chooses to be a single parent, and said, they diminish you as a mother if there's not a dad in your kids' lives. But the only thing that matters is happiness. That's the only healthy relationship between a parent and a child.
So women don't think before they talk most of the time. I hate to say it, but women do not think logically before they talk. They just speak. They just talk to hear themselves talk, basically. And so in this case, she said they diminish you as a mother if there's not a dad in your kids' lives. But the real question is, why isn't there a dad in the kid's life? That would be the question. Like, are you not allowing your kid? Are you not allowing the father to be in the kid's life? Or is the man you chose basically a danger and a detriment to the kid's life? That's what would be the question that needs to be asked. And so, like, again, I don't even think society diminishes single mothers. They don't. I mean, if anything, single mothers have all the support they need from society. I mean, they have child support, alimony, different government assistance. That's not diminishing. That's like, in essence, that's a good deal. You know what I mean? So, nah, we're not going for that.
The interview with Vogue was published just a couple of months after Rihanna split from her boyfriend of 3 years, Hassan Jamil. And though she didn't give any details on why they broke up, she said that at the age of 32, she realized she doesn't have to tolerate anything that doesn't suit her.
So in other words, she didn't want to follow order and structure. That's what it comes down to. It was order and structure. And the thing is that at 32, she knew that the wall was already passed with her. Now, granted, she still was very attractive, you know what I mean? But the wall already passed. So ASAP Rocky was just basically her insurance policy that she wasn't going to be alone. But you can tell she ain't really feeling this guy.
When you're overwhelmed, you need to start cutting things out, and I'm overwhelmed too much, Rihanna said. What's happening now is that I'm going back to black and white. My gray area is shutting down. After this, many fans thought Rihanna would be taking a break from dating and maybe even starting a family on her own. But shortly after her breakup with Hassan was announced, reports emerged that Rihanna was spending a lot of time with ASAP Rocky. However, one insider told The Sun that Rihanna and Rocky weren't officially a couple at that point and that Rihanna was just having fun. It's really casual between them, and she's not thinking about whether there's a future with Rocky. She's a newly single girl having fun, this source said. But Rihanna and ASAP's casual fling turned serious very fast, and we're now hearing these two are already planning their future together as husband and wife. Just months after the relationship was confirmed, ASAP gushed about Rihanna in an interview with GQ and called her the love of his life. It's so much better when you got the one, ASAP said. She amounts to probably like a million of the other ones. I think when you know, you know. She's the one. ASAP also explained that the connection between him and Rihanna feels very organic and natural because they both have roots in Barbados, the country his father emigrated from. Shortly after Rihanna and ASAP's Barbados trip, one insider told ET that Rihanna introducing Rocky to her family was an obvious step in their relationship, since they're both in it for the long haul. They've known each other for so long as friends and in a work setting, which makes it so easy for them to get along, travel together, and be involved in each other's lives.
Hold on.
5 Olympics, 4 medals. KT tape has helped me push past the pain. Today, clinical studies prove what I've...
Thank you for identifying my beauty.
Rocky to her family was an obvious step in their relationship, since they're both in it for the long haul. They've known each other for so long as friends and in a work setting, which makes it so easy for them to get along, travel together, and be involved in each other's lives to the full extent, the insider shared. They always have such a good time together and definitely seem in love. A separate source told People that Rihanna and ASAP have been inseparable ever since they took their friendship to the next level. But that's not all. Us Weekly also recently reported that there's a lot of buzz in Rihanna and ASAP's circle about an engagement being in the works. One source shared that going by the...
Okay, guys, so let this just be a lesson to you that you have to, like, when a woman comes back to you after she's pretty much, like, had experiences with different guys, you're not going to amount to those guys, no matter what. Okay? And so, I mean, it's pretty obvious that she was settling with ASAP Rocky because the dudes that Saudi dude wasn't going to be with that, with her. He wasn't going to put up with things like that she did. ASAP Rocky is going to put up with things that she does. But just understand that, like, I don't know how to say it, but you're gonna be whatchamacallit, if when a woman decides that she's gonna basically settle for you, keep the key word in mind, settle. Just keep that in mind. But anyhow, man, that's all I got for now. Leave your thoughts and leave your comments about this. Let me know what you think's gonna be the ending result of, like, the marriage with or this relationship with ASAP Rocky, and Rihanna, But anyhow, Foolish signing out. Njara.